Hmm. Good shit. Um, this is caramel iced coffee from Starbucks. Bam! It's so good. I could just marry it. Alright, um, so today's topic is kind of, gonna be like yesterday's topic, I think. Um, Yesterday I did a video about things that piss me off, or annoy me, whatever. And I thought, there's a lot of things that I could think of that really piss me off. So, what better way than to make another video for things that piss me off? So, let's get started, shall we? Just can't get enough of you. Sorry, I just can't get enough. It's just so good. So good. Okay, so the first and foremost thing I want to say that fucking pisses the fuck out of me is old ladies that must stop right in, the grocery store in front of me, like at the exit, to look at their damn receipt. Keep walking and check that shit out, like in your car. I'm trying to I want to go. I want to get my shit and I want to leave. I want to go. Hurry up. Let's go. Two, people that leave 5 car lengths between them and the car like ahead of them in the fast lane, um, when there is no one in the slow lane, it's like either speed up or move the fuck over. I mean, why do you have like 5 car lengths, 5 lengths of car between you, of you and the person ahead of you? Get in the other lane and go faster. I just get so angry. I think I might need a little bit of anger management. I'm not even going to take a sip of this anymore while I'm doing this video, because I will keep drinking it and drinking it. Okay. It's right there. I will not touch it. Oh, hi, Starbucks. You're so pretty. Okay. What number was I on? I am at 3. Okay. People that talk on their cell phones and, um, and attempt to drive. Like, they're like this. And I pass them, and this is how they look. And they're driving, like, so slow, or they're swerving all over the road, and they're like, get off the phone, fucking drive, or sit home and fucking talk on the phone. I mean, it's really not that hard. Like, here it's illegal to talk on the phone and drive at the same time. And I think it should be illegal. I mean, granted, yes, I do it once in a while, but I also put the person on speaker. So, therefore I'm not really it's in my lap. That's what she said. It's my phone is in my lap and the person's on speaker. So therefore there's no worrying about anybody getting into a car accident because I'm paying attention to the road and blah 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 blah. Number 4, smelling Indian slash Middle Easterns weird. Like, I don't want to offend anyone, but did you ever notice that? And the only reason why I noticed is because I used to have an Indian doctor. Now, I have no offense to Indian people. I love all people. But what is up with Indians or Middle Eastern people? And I'm not saying all of them, but some of them seem to not wear deodorants. I mean, my doctor, I don't think she ever wore deodorant because she stunk so bad. I wanted to honestly get her a thing of deodorant for Christmas. That would have been a fantastic moment. I should have just did that. I think about it now. Fuck. Coffee's still there. Haven't touched it. All right. I lost all count. I don't really think it matters to count, so I'm not gonna count anymore. I'm over it. So, the next thing that really pisses me off is, or is, I can't stand jealous bitches. Now, it's one thing to be jealous for like a really good reason, like your spouse, flirting with someone, um, or being jealous because that person has a nicer car than you, and just kind of feeling shitty for it. I understand that. But when it comes to like just jealous bitches that just are just a pain, I don't like it. I also don't like people who can't be happy for you. It's kind of frustrating. It's kind of like they're just not happy with their own lives, so they can't be happy for you. I don't know. I don't know. Annoying cell phone ringers. Do you ever just have that one person that you're sitting next to and their phone goes off and it's like, fuck. It's like the national anthem. And it's like, oh, say, can you see? Totally lost my voice. But, I mean, I can't stand it. It's annoying. And another thing, which just gets me on the topic of phones, is when you're in the doctor's office, right? And someone's phone rings and it's so loud. And then they're like fumbling to find it. Like, put it on silent or put it at least on, like vibrate. We all like things that vibrate. I know I do. Shit. Oh. um, what really pisses me off? People who smile to your face and then stab you in the fucking back. Bam. I don't get it. Like, why do people do that? They pretend that they're your friend. I'm totally your friend. I love you. You're like my best friend. You're my BFF. And then the next thing you know, they're like, oh yeah, she's such a fucking bitch. I can't stand her. She's a liar, a cheater, and blah, 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 blah. Fuck you. You're not my friend. I mean, really, get a life. Um, okay, now I'm a woman, but I can't stand women and how they are so damn moody sometimes. Like, I don't know, smoke a cigarette or something. Have, like, a glass of wine. Chill. Chill a little bit. Like, I don't smoke. I don't smoke pot. I don't do any of that stuff. But sometimes it's like, fuck, just calm down. Go smoke a bowl. Don't smoke a bowl. Don't do that. Don't do that. um, I'm just saying things that would probably calm your ass down. I hate people. Not hate. Hate is a very strong word. I just like people that are just so on edge all the time. And I understand life is a stressful fucking place. But I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, there's no reason to be so moody all the time. People who think that rules don't apply to them, but they think that the rules only apply to certain people, but not them. Like, they are way too good for the rules. They don't need them. Um, I can't stand men that let women tell them what to do and where, and they listen to it. Like, get some fucking balls, bitch. Like, don't let that guy say, go to the grocery store and get me a case of beer, and then you go do it. Like, you're just asking to be treated like shit. Now, it's one thing if your man says to you, hey, babe, do you mind going to the grocery store to get me some, I don't know, some fucking sausage? And they're really genuinely nice about it. Then you know what? Absolutely, get that fucking Get that sausage for that dude. You know what I mean? But like, at least have compassion when you ask. Don't just be like, yo, go give me a case of beer. No, it should not work that way, you know? Um, another thing is people who always tell you their life, I can't talk today. Their life story and have problems when you didn't even ask, but then don't listen to anything you may have to say. You know what I mean? Like, they'll sit there and they'll talk about their life problem. And okay, now for example, I love talking to people, and I love if someone has a problem. You know what? That's cool. Talk to me about it. I'm always there for people. But if you're gonna go on and on and on and on and on and take up like 3 hours of my time, and then I go to talk to you about something, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I gotta go." Like, that's so rude. Why? That's just so nasty of you. You know? I don't know. Another thing I don't like is when people say, "So, how is married life?" And then they comment and they say like, "Oh, let's see if you're still smiling after a year," or just because you've let yourself go and your spouse doesn't want to have sex with you anymore isn't my problem. It's like, whoa. Number one, did I ever even say anything about my marriage? No. Like, I don't like when people do that. Oh, let me see if you're smiling after a year. I've known people that are married and that they've been married for like 15 plus years and they're still together. I mean, it can happen, people. Marriages can last a lifetime. Just because there's people out there that don't want it enough, well, that sucks because you're going to be a lonely fucking person for the rest of your life. Sad. Um, I think another one that pisses me off, uh, people who don't know the difference between there, and there. You know what I mean? Like the way that they're spelled. And they'll write like a sentence like, so there I was, and they'll spell it like Their. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not the right way. You're not, no, you're not spelling it the right way. You're not using the right there. Um, and, um, I can't stand loud talkers. Like, you can be in the grocery store or in a movie theater, which I just actually was the other day. And I was sitting next to these people. I think there was like 3 or 4 of them, but they were on both sides. And they talked through the whole fucking movie, number one. But they're like, oh, what do you think that she's gonna do now? What do you think her husband's do? You think her husband's shady? But it's like, oh my god. Shut the fuck up. It's a movie theater. Don't talk. Why do you have to talk so loud? I mean, I'm Italian, and I have a tendency to talk louder than others at time. But I don't do it on purpose. It's just I'm Italian. That's just how I talk. Understand why people have to do this. You know what else I don't like? I can't stand, honestly, like when people that I don't even know, like honestly, people that I don't know, don't know well, I guess, like pick off hair or fuzz from my clothes. Like, what is that all about? I'll be sitting there next to this person that I really don't know because I'm at a friend's house or something, and they're like this, like my legs, like right here in front of them. They're like, I just saw some lint. Okay, thanks. I'll just do it myself. Why are you like fondling my leg? It's kind of creepy and weird. um, Another thing that kind of annoys me is clothes talkers. I don't like it. I don't like it. I know, it just frustrates me. Um, People who talk loud about certain things about their life so everyone can hear how important they really are. You know what I mean? Like they'll speak really, really loud about it. I don't know. People who don't think they need to listen to flight attendants. You know, the flight attendants doing that blow thing in her mouth. I knew that was going to be a she said moment. Oh, where's your mind? Mind, why are you so in the sexual content lately? Um, it's like they think that they don't need to listen to them. They're like, oh, and they're like not even like watching the flight attendant. That bitch might be saving your life if the fucking plane goes down. And you didn't listen, so you know what? I don't feel bad for you. So if the plane goes down, well, I have no sympathy for you. That sounded really bad. um, People who do exactly the speed limit in the fast lane. Do you ever like you're driving along and you get so close to the person and they're in the fast lane, which is usually the left lane because the right lane is usually the slow lane, and they're doing like exactly the speed limit or slower. Just move over if you're gonna go so slow. Um, Women who marry men that are obviously gay. Duh, darling. Like, do you not realize that your husband is gay? Like, and he's probably just fucking another guy on the side. And I don't mean, I'm not trying to be nasty or anything, but there are people that I know. I have the hiccups. But their husbands seem so gay. So gay. Gay. And their wives are like oblivious to it, have no clue. None whatsoever. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. People that hold grudges over the dumbest fucking things. Get over it, move on, and stop holding the grudge. Life has so much happiness to be holding a grudge over something so stupid. People that ignore you. I can't fucking stand that. You call someone and you call them, you you call like 91 times, and they still ignore you. That's fucking rude. Do you leave me in the comments below if you agree with me on that? Do you hate being ignored? And then like 2 minutes later they updated their fucking Facebook status or they've posted something on Facebook? Why? I mean, even if you're fighting, I don't get that. Like, even if you are fighting with someone and they refuse to answer your phone calls, that's so stupid. Just enough with the grudges. Talk on the phone like mature adults and stop having text conversations that are so lengthy. You know what else I can't stand, which is goes kind of hand in hand? Text messages can be taken so not the way that they are. Do you ever get a text message and you're like, damn, why is that bitch yelling at me? You know what I mean? Or, damn, why does this person sound so depressed? Because you can't understand, you don't know that tone of voice I need to have a sip of my coffee. My throat is hurting. Um, you can't hear that tone of voice that person has. So I think that text messages can be so misread and so misunderstood, and then we start fighting because they're like, oh, well, you said this during a text message. Well, that's why I don't really like them so much. I'll text like for little things. Oh, like I'll be there at 8 o'clock, or do you want to grab some coffee or something small. But don't have a huge conversation through text message that could jeopardize your whole entire life, relationship, job. Don't do that. That's a no. You just don't do that. Pick up the phone, talk to each other like fucking humans. Oh, that pisses me off. I'm sorry, I went on a rampage, but that really makes me angry. Rude help. I hate that. Like, you sit down to eat lunch or whatever at a restaurant, and you're like, oh, can I get some more ketchup? And they're like, ugh, yeah. Or, can I have a refill on my coffee? Fine. That's like so fucking rude. Like, bitch, you are not getting a tip. You're getting 0 because you're rude. Passive aggressiveness. Can't stand it. Have I done it 1 or 2 times in my life? I have. But learned my lesson. I mean, you do something, that person does something wrong to you, and you're like, I'm gonna get them back by being passive aggressive, and I'm gonna make a status on Facebook, or I'm gonna, make post a picture that basically says, well, fuck you in a roundabout way, but it doesn't say fuck you, but it kind of does in a way. So I hate it. I don't like it. Like, that's why I think Facebook can be so dramatic. So drama, drama queen. Which brings me to my next one, family drama. Can't fucking stand that either. Fucking pisses me off. You know? Not using car signals. Put your fucking blinker on. Totally looked like I was humping the chair. Pisses me off. I'm running out of breath. People who do things only because it benefits them, not because they want to actually help someone, but they'll do something because it benefits them. You know what I mean? Um, People who say, you don't have kids, how do you know? Like, I don't need to have kids to understand kids or to understand how you feel. You know what I mean? Like, I have nephews and stuff, and I've raised them, so I know how it feels to have kids. Not that come out of my fucking crotch, but I know how it feels. Cockroaches. I fucking hate them. They should not be able to exist. They're so creepy, crawly. They're just so. Oh, I don't want to even talk about them. Go on, let's just go on, okay? Now, this one pisses me off. Gay marriage. I think that gay marriage should be legal in every state and country. And I don't care if you don't agree with me, because we can agree to disagree, and you have the right to be wrong. Because you know what? When it all boils down to it, I don't care, if a man and a woman are married. And don't tell me, oh, marriage is between a man and a woman. Adam and Eve. No, Adam and Steve, bitch. Get it right. I mean, really. People who always dodge your call or ignore you right on the first ring. Ouch. Ouch, bitch. That was rude. Like, all of a sudden you're on the phone, it rings like half a ring, and it goes to voicemail because they ignored your call. Fucking, that's so rude. So low. Um, Twilight. Now, I don't want to make it seem like it's really, really bad. I have watched them. They're not horrifically bad, but some of the things I didn't like about, like, the vampire, like, he's all sparkly in the sun. Like, okay, now, if a vampire was really in the sun, he would fucking burn. He wouldn't be sparkling like a fucking fairy. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Um, People who tell you about their kids you never even asked about and don't shut up about them. They just keep going and going. Oh, he went on the potty today. Oh, Stevie went poo-poo. Great. We all poop. Read the book. Alright, guys, so there's just some things that piss me off. This is getting lengthy again. Again. So I'll probably have to make a top three, or not a top three, a number three video for this, because there's just so many things that piss me off. So, I hope you liked it. Be sure to like, favorite, share, kiss it, marry it, do whatever you want with it. I'm cool. I'm down. That's what she said. I love you guys. Peace and love. I'll talk to you very, very soon. Soon? Very, very soon. I'll talk to you very, very soon. I need to edit, usually. But you know what? Sometimes I just don't want to edit. Anyways. I love you guys. And be cool, be kind, don't judge. And, this was meant to be funny. Although some of those things really do fucking irritate me. Okay, love you. I'm not gonna tell you to move back. You just keep sitting closer and closer, and that's I can't. What do you want me to do about it? If you sit next to me, or you sit close to me, or across from me, well, you're gonna get it on your face. Bye.